why do I bother with this freaking show anymore? And also, why is it still so fucking hot outside of Syracuse, New York, man? It's unbearable. I can't take it anymore, man. Anyways, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to an episode of Lucas E. Allen 1080 on YouTube and all audio platforms. Lucas E. Allen Show, with your WWE Friday Night Absolute Suckdown, June 5th, 2026 review on Lucas E. Allen 1080 on YouTube and all audio platforms. Lucas E. Allen Show. This show is just fucking just terrible. This show fucking sucks. What is so interesting about this show, other than like one thing of Ricky Sainz and Carmelo Hayes even had a question about the freaking finish, obviously. And obviously the main event, obviously, Dominik Mysterio and also the King of the Ring, certain stuff there to say at least. I predicted Dominik Mysterio to win that, but I still don't like the outcome, obviously. I assumed WWE was going to go that route, obviously. Anyways, follow me on social media, so you can see on 1080 on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Watching today's podcast on YouTube, hit the like button. Today's episode is Lucas E. Allen 1080 on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, done so already. Turn the bell for our post notifications, missing uploads for our YouTube channel. And always feel free to leave a comment as well. Making my WWE Friday Night Absolute Suckdown June 5th, 2026 review set at least. Watch on Spotify, do the same thing, leave me a comment, and also a 5-star, rate me very nice, as well as series on Lucas E. Allen Show. So you start your Friday Night Suckdown show? Obviously, it's Friday, June 12th of 2026 today, obviously. It's maybe my aunt's birthday as well as today, at least. This show is just fucking terrible, man. This show is freaking terrible. What was so good about this show? We started with some of this same old bullshit with Cody Rhodes. So here it is, people. As Michael Cole and Wade Barrett were welcoming us to the show, Gunther showed up to start destroying the announce tables. He grabbed a microphone and began ranting about he was screwed out of the title Undisputed WWE Championship at the PLE Clash in Italy, obviously, because his foot was underneath a rope during the pin. Cody Rhodes, like I said, reigning defending Undisputed WWE Champion, came out to respond and looked as happy as he could as he shook hands and signed autographs to the crowd, like he always freaking does. Rhodes says Gunther was right about his foot being on the rope, but also criticized him for complaining about it instead of being a pro. Rhodes said that he was up for giving Gunther a rematch, but as a rematch and right then and there. But Sami Zayn came out and said Gunther and Rhodes had both done him wrong as well. Gunther ended up coming into the ring and putting Rhodes in a sleeper hold, or a sleeper to say at least. Zayn showed up, or chose to save Rhodes, but a moment later Rhodes hit Zayn with a suicide dive when Gunther pulled him out into the path to say at least. A big fat fucking C. Seriously, what was so interesting about this, bro? What was so interesting? The same Cody Rhodes style promo with him coming out and shaking hands with the people in the crowd and stuff like that. Like, dude, this is the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over. It's like missionary positioning every single night. Seriously, this show is just freaking boring, bro. This show is as boring as freaking this. I'd rather watch paint dry for 3 hours than freaking watch Friday Night Smackdown. Or Friday Afternoon Smackdown, what do you want to name it? I don't know, which is worse? Afternoon Smackdown or Friday Night Smackdown? Show is freaking terrible. And this gets a big fat CSA, at least nothing was so good on this show at all. Moving on to more bad outcomes here. Or starting the bad outcome. Raquel Rodriguez defeats Kiana, James, Bayley, and Jacy, Jayne in the first round match from the Queen of the Ring. Another big fat C. Don't like Raquel Rodriguez winning, but at least I'll give Triple H this. He gave us the right thing to do after the match where Kiana James got attacked by Julia and here turned babyface in this promo. Or just after the match beatdown or whatever. Basically turned back on Kiana James in her hometown of Italy. I believe she's from Italy. So that's a good sign, but then again, we said the same thing in the second reason, Women's United States Championship back from Chelsea Green. Where did that lead to? Absolutely freaking nothing. It led to nothing. So why should I give Triple H a pass with this? He has yet to develop to book Julia well at all in the main roster. I don't think she's done one good thing besides winning 2 championships and freaking meaningless nonetheless, too. Like, it is just so sad what they're doing with Julia. Right, I can't even freaking care about this turn against Kiana James. It's so bad. I hope Paul Pucci gets better booked at following this, but I have my doubts. I have my doubts, people. I really do. As for Raquel Rodriguez winning the first round match in the Queen of the Ring, wrong freaking outcome and not even freaking close. It should have been 1 or 2 women, Jacy, Jayne, or Bayley. But I probably would think Jacy, Jayne would get the win of any other 2 anyways. But neither one got the win. No one got factored in the pinfall. So Raquel pinned Kiana James at the Hana Bomb. Like, what the fuck? With this Judgment Day vortex in both women with Queen of the Ring and men's King of the Ring. Like, it is so bad, bro. Essentially, you can get Dominik Mysterio, Liv Morgan, and Raquel Rodriguez in the finals of both Queen and King of the Ring, respectively. Like, really, bro? Is that really the Judgment Day vortex, people? I mean, you get your Women's World Champion be involved with that still. Freaking terrible, if you ask me. So I think it's Big Fat CM match is okay for me. That's just not bad. But I couldn't care about the freaking outcome at all, people. I don't like Raquel going on to the second round, potentially face Io Sky, which is just happened. I hope Io wins that match, but I have my doubts at that rate. Just because a Big Fat Cito to say at least. Hold on, so worst thing of the show, Tonga defeats Royce Keys. This, my friend, is just an overall grade of a C-. What the fuck are we doing, Royce Keys? And yeah, you're supposed to believe he has a chance to go to the finals against Oba Femi and the King of the Ring. I don't think he makes it past the first round against Jey Uso or LA Knight and Finn Balor. Imagine he takes a pinfall during that match. This company is just freaking insane, bro. You have Talla Tonga pin Royce Keys. That is something. That's not good, obviously. What the fuck are we doing with Royce Keys getting pinned by Talla Tonga of the MFTs? Oh, but Lucas, Talla Tonga had to get momentum as he takes a loss in the King of the Ring. Hey, on Monday night, the following Raw, obviously. Well, guess what, people? Royce Keys is also in the King of the Ring himself. You think he can use a win too? You know, you gotta give him an L to Talla Tonga. This company is as washed as Shaquille O'Neal was on the Boston Celtics. I've been saying it all along, people. They're as washed as the Shaq version of the Celtics. Unbelievable, people. This show is just freaking boring and not good at all. So I was curious to see myself. The matches, it's kind of like Dynamite. One promo and the rest of the shit is just freaking matches. That's what it is. That's what it is. We'll move on to the next match. Jade Cargill, a life loved dearly, and Mia Yim defeat Tiffany, Stratton, and Charlotte Flair. Another big fat C. I mean, yeah, just the icing on the cake with Jade Cargill pinning your Women's United States Champions. This was Triple H loves what he thinks with the Women's United States style. He don't freaking care. He don't care, bro. He really don't care. It's like he's just, he knows it's like a lost cause at this rate. Maybe put on a main eventer like Tiffany Stratton, or even like, if they would put this title on Rhea Ripley, this title would still be freaking dead. I'm not joking when I say that. You all thought could potentially be saved with Tiffany Stratton, regular main event level player in the women's division, holding this championship? No, it might be just as bad, if not worse. This title is freaking cursed. It's terrible, bro. It's fucking terrible. Like, unbelievable. This championship is as cursed as this curse can be, like a Danhausen curse. Did Danhausen like curse this championship or what, people? He must have. He must have, honestly. This match is not even that good to begin with. It's a big fat C. I mean, it's the form of the promos with Charlotte, eventually challenge Rhea Ripley. That doesn't treat me to a point. Maybe even Tiffany Stratton get involved, make a triple threat match. I hope it does not happen at all. Well, Tiffany should be worried about her Women's United States title. Instead, she's worried about the Women's Championship. Like, make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense, man. Just say whatever championship you're holding, Tiffany, is just irrelevant, be as irrelevant can be. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This match is freaking boring to begin with. This is a big fat C. Well, it's the best thing on the show. You know, still got an outcome, but the question about the outcome, about another fucking roll-up. Ricky Saints defeats Carmelo Hayes yet in another match between these two guys. This gets a B-. I have a question about the freaking outcome, though. Another fifth match to finish. The freaking all-inspiring freaking roll-up, bro. Another roll-up on this show. Like every show, man, WWE, AEW get freaking roll-ups. Like, I mean, can't get anything more creative than freaking all-inspiring, ultra-7 fruit roll-ups. Like, it's unbelievable. More roll-ups, the more and more it takes me out of the match itself becomes a match finish. Like, everyone's just trying to win with a freaking roll-up. It is sad. It is sad, to say the least. But at least this match is pretty good, obviously. Obviously, it's Carmelo Hayes and Ricky Saints. I mean, damn, these two have a bad match. I don't know the freaking where they're doing that in men's wrestling, obviously. Unbelievable. But this gets a B-, a solid match to say. It's not the best stuff, if you ask me. These two guys could do, honestly. Hey, it's still a B-. Best thing on the show is a little bit. It's obviously the best thing in the show. But still, it's just a B- to say at least. Moving on to Lash, Legend, more filler. Not that I love Lash and I like Chelsea Green a lot. Lash Legend defeats Chelsea Green. Another big fat C. I'll be honest though. Wasn't as bad as I would have thought, honestly, with Chelsea and Lash. I mean, I won't say it was bad. I just don't like the Chelsea gets a win last week and obviously it loses the following week to Lash Legend. And granted, her last week victory was over Nia Jax. She was a former women's champion 2 times, sadly. Or 3 times, but still. But hey, at least Lash Legend can pick up a victory over Chelsea Green and not Nia Jax. I'll take that, honestly. I still cannot care for this match to say. This still gets a big fat C. Hurry on to your main event, people. It's got the community up in arms about which outcome was right and which outcome was wrong. I agree with the community still, but at least I predicted that Dominik Mysterio is winning this match to say at least. On to your main event, Dominik Mysterio defeats Damian Priest, Bron Breakker, and Trick Williams in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament in the main event. This gets a C+. Listen, I predicted on my savings, I think it was a Sage X Towers YouTube channel on all audio platforms you can see on the show. I mean, this thing was this main YouTube channel, whatever account I predicted on. I predicted that Dominik Mysterio was going into the second round. Obviously get squashed by Obafemi. But then again, I have more implications where maybe Dom actually beats Oba. And that'd be freaking terrible if you ask me, but still. But I predicted Dom was going to win this match, not Bron Breakker. Not that I say I wanted that to happen, I just predicted Jimmy was going to have that route, because I don't want to waste away a Bron Breakker in a potential Obafemi match this soon. I don't think Jimmy was going ever to do that. I wish they kind of did, going back on it, but still. Like the Dom and Oba, the Dom in the finals, I didn't predict that though. I definitely not predict that. And it still cannot happen. It still can be Obafemi going to the finals to take on your Jey Uso or whoever. Whoever's going to come out of the finals on the men's side. Hopefully, I'll be honest, I hate that anyways. The potential Jey Uso win the King Ring, potentially get Cody Rhodes' championship. Oh joy. Oh joy. But this was a okay main event. I did not like this main event outcome, obviously. Even though I predicted it. I just didn't think I just think Triple H is not going to let Bron Breakker win because he was in the same bracket size on the left side as Obafemi. Not like that outcome, but then again, I predicted the same thing to the Saleys. But this gets a C+, and it was a solid Fatal 4. I just didn't care for Dom winning, even though I obviously predicted that to Saleys. But this gets a C+, oh my god, C+ to say the least, people. As your overall show rate for Friday Night Absolute Dog Shit Suckdown, June 5th, 2026 review, is a big fat C. Another Friday Night Smackdown, another Friday Night Absolute Dog Shit Suckdown show, if you ask me to say at least. From WWE, Triple H, and World Wrestling Entertainment, TKO, if you ask me, or just more technically creative team of that department to say at least. That is your WWE Friday Night Absolute Dog Shit Suckdown June 5th, 2026 podcast to say at least review. And I apologize for getting this review out so late on this. Obviously, today is Friday, June 12th of 2026. It's just, as you can tell, it's so freaking hot in Syracuse, New York, and obviously the United States as well. I heard, honestly, to say at least. Anyways, until next time, and trust me, definitely next time, everybody. Hopefully, knock on wood. On this channel, look at the Allen 1018, your Limited Center podcast, your June 12th of 2026 Friday. Maybe even your Monday Night Raw review, obviously, this week. I don't know what that to say, at least, though. Anyways, until next time, and trust you, definitely next time, everybody. Peace and love, everybody. I'm out here. Love y'all big time, to say at least.